Good morning. This is KAJUKENBO Live coming out of South Lake Tahoe. I'm Senior Grandmaster Jimenez from the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. Again, I had to make this video. I wasn't going to, but things need to be clarified and straightened up. Again, the old KAA with Kelly Gaylord running it and stuff, they're attacking myself and my Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. And my students, and it's enough's enough. I mean, the jealousy that they have needs to stop. Just to clarify a few things, Great Grandmaster Gaylord is my teacher. He's been my teacher since the 1970s. My teacher before that was Herbert Luke with Gun Fu out of Hawaii. Then it was Brendan Lai from Praying Mantis. Then it was Senior Grandmaster Vargas and KAJUKENBO when I got into that. I was with him for like 6 years. And ever since that, I've been under Grandmaster Gaylord. Not Kelly Gaylord, not the association. I've been under Great Grandmaster Charles Gaylord. Charles Gaylord is the one that gave me all my ranks, from 2nd degree all the way up to 8th degree. Now they're posting it as only a 7th degree. That's not true at all. Great Grandmaster Gaylord had promoted myself and Pete Morales to 8th degree. And then we had our falling out and I had left. I got my Grandmaster belt about, 14 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And Senior Grandmaster Vargas was the one that initiated it. And they're using that as an excuse because he was kicked out of KAJUKENBO. Well, let me tell you something before we get to that point. He just did not promote me. Al DeCosco's promoted me. Alan Reyes signed my certificate. Great Grandmaster Al Novak signed my certificate. Grandmaster Robert New signed my certificate. Several top senior and great Grandmaster signed my certificate. Not just Vargas. There was 6 or 7 signatures on there from all the old timers, the true KAJUKENBO black belts. They signed my certificate. Now, could I have 30 more signatures on there from people that were not known or a lower rank? Of course I could have, but I didn't want that. I only wanted the top people to sign my certificate. And when we first started the process of this, it was actually Senior Grandmaster Vargas's idea to make sure everybody signed it, just not him, because he knew that all the people out there that jumped on the I Hate Vargas button would jump on that, and that's what he did not want. So he protected myself and Grandmaster Sid Lopez on that fact. So that's one part we're straightening out right there. Number 2, Kelly Gaylord and their board did not own the KAA. Great Grandmaster Gaylord signed it over to Senior Grandmaster Vargas. We got notarized papers with Great Grandmaster Gaylord's signature on it, giving the association to Senior Grandmaster Vargas. So they did not own the KAA. So when I got promoted, I was promoted by Great Grandmaster Gaylord under the original KAA, which Senior Grandmaster Vargas owned. Not my 9th degree. Now, I understand why Kelly Gaylord made revised the KAA, because they didn't own the original KAA. So that's one thing. Number 3, I'm not under the KAA, the new KAA. So when you say in your letter you don't recognize me or recognize my rank and I'm not part of you guys, who gives a shit? I don't care because we're not under you guys. That's one thing you guys don't understand. We are the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation, one of the top federations in the world. You guys got 9 schools under you. I got thousands under me of students in 87 countries. So don't ever compare yourself with me because it's not. You guys aren't in the same league. And for you guys to sit back and said that you don't recognize none of my students' rank or my board, which I have 2 boards, one for the United States and one for Europe. That's how large we are. Again, who gives a shit? I don't care who you don't recognize. You don't have to recognize the monkey in the tree. I don't care. It means nothing. So that's why when you posted this letter, it didn't hurt me. I was amused by it. This is why I posted it for you. For more people can see your ignorance on this. So I want everybody all over to see what you wrote. Because in your letter, you got holes all over it. Number 2, other branches of KAJUKENBO came up to you and wanted you to put a stop to me. Well, first of all, you couldn't put a stop to me. You have no say. And which all the other branches that came up to you, I call that kind of bullshit. Either you're talking out of your ass, or I can probably figure out which one was actually talking shit like usual. But again, I want all you guys to focus, and this doesn't go just for the KAA. This goes for everybody in KAJUKENBO. Focus on your studios, your own association. Stop slandering other people to make yourself feel big, or do it behind somebody's back like a coward, like most 99% of you guys do. Okay? Work on that. Because, to be honest with you, you guys are embarrassing KAJUKENBO by doing this. Now, you guys keep on bringing up Vargas. Okay? For number 1, I remember this when this happened with Cjo. He didn't say kick him out. He just said, "Oh, he's gay. I don't want him in my organization because he's gay." Well, you can't kick somebody out because they're gay. I mean, especially nowadays, you could totally get sued. Okay, so that was kind of like, way out of left field. But again, he's an old timer, and back then they think that. Okay, way after the fact that I got promoted, Dichi wrote a letter kicking out Vargas. Now, don't take this wrong. I'm not picking on Dichi. I'm not saying anything bad about her, but I saw the letter. I know she's not smart enough to write that letter. So somebody else had to write the letter and she signed it. Again, Cjo gave her power over KAJUKENBO. That's like me giving my sister power over my organization. To me, it means nothing. If it didn't come from Cjo, I don't want to hear it. Okay? Now, people can get mad at me because I said that, but I really don't care. That's when the letter came out. Again, for the 100 millionth time, he was proven innocent. None of you, including myself, was in that cabin. So we can speculate. We can think, well, this happened, well, that happened, well, he got up, or he did this, but nobody was actually there. So again, when it comes to the Senior Grandmaster Vargas part, he's in his 80s. I haven't seen him probably in, 10 years, if not longer. I couldn't tell you what he's doing. I don't talk to him. He doesn't talk to nobody. So you guys have to get off the Senior Grandmaster Vargas button. That's old and old news. Okay? It's just totally ridiculous. So, and again, probably about a month or so ago, Kelly Gaylord did call me. And I was very surprised. I was sitting at my desk and I saw it. And she asked me not to make a video of her calling because she had said that some of her board members were mad because they didn't want her to call me. And she wanted to stick out the olive leaf branch, which was great. I agree 100%. I've put my hand out 100 times to try to help. But again, I guess that olive branch leaf had thorns on it because this is what it got in return. She asked me if I'd change the patch because it was confusing. Okay, I don't have to change the patch. I've worn that gold dragon patch on my arm since I was a little kid. I wore my association patch on my my chest since I was a little kid, which belonged to the original KAA, not them. Okay, they changed their patch to that ugly looking patch they made. Okay, out of respect, so that way there'd be no more animosity, I changed the patch. I changed 8 different parts of the patch to please them. That wasn't good enough. And again, I didn't have to do that. But she reached out, and I even told her I would be more than willing to help you guys out. Because I know you guys only got a few studios under you guys. I will have no problem helping you guys out, and I offered my help. And that was one of the main reasons why I left the KAA years ago. Is not really. I didn't leave. Never left Gaylord. I left the old KAA because the same group of people for all those years did nothing. Now she says I tried coming back after I quit and all that stuff. Great Grandmaster. I mean, not Great Grandmaster. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Grandmaster Bruno, when Gaylord was there, Gaylord told him, "I want you to make sure you get hold of Tony Jimenez." He called me Tony. Tony Jimenez, and tell him I want him to run the KAA because he's the only one that's going to make it work. Obviously, we did. You can see what we've done. Okay, that's why I out of respect for him, I put my name in to be the president because when I got a hold of Ron Esteller, he said that there was no KAA. It's a joke now. Nobody even it has nothing to do with it. Okay, they burned him for $7,000. The KAA did. Now again, I'm not going to slander Kelly Gaylord or say anything bad, but fact is fact. I was talking to Grandmaster Willis last night. We've been under Gaylord for years. I've never once ever seen Kelly Gaylord work out. Ever once. In fact, all the 40 years, 35 years, whatever it was that I was under those guys, I never, ever seen her in a class. I seen her one time at a picnic. And I think the only thing she was involved with was, I think she was the treasurer of the KAA. And then one of the old presidents got a hold of me because he saw that they owed $7,000 to Bruno. And he asked, he goes, "What check?" I go, "Exactly, what check?" So obviously the check came to Kelly Gaylord. But the old president's never seen that check. Okay? So let's just think. I don't have to say any more on that, where the $7,000 went. Okay? So if you want to throw stones, I can throw them back just as hard. Okay? But what I really want you to do, Kelly, is focus, just focus on your guys' association. Again, I'm offering my help. I'll help you with no problem. Okay? One of the black belts that's on the board, I talked to him for a second last night, and and online, and he made a comment about don't take it personal because people are asking them if we're confused and why if we're the same people. Do what I do. This is exactly what I do. When people get a hold of me and go, "Are you guys the okay?" Like when, for example, when you guys promoted Jim Juarez and Miguel Corcheves to 10th degree, and you knew you weren't supposed to. You know who got the rap on that? Me. I got the phone calls all day long. How can you promote those two guys at 10th degree when CJO said no more 10th degrees? Then I had to explain to them, I'm not with them. I run the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. So when people ask me if we're the same, I don't turn around and go, oh, they're this, they're that, they're this. I don't do that. What I usually tell them, I go, that's their association. They're the KAJUKENBO Association of America. I'm the KAJUKENBO Association. The KAJUKENBO Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. We're two different organizations. Gaylord's my teacher. I will never take that away. I will never disown his name. I will never disown taking a picture of him, of me and him off my Facebook or my website. That's not going to happen. He's my teacher. That's what I tell them. Oh, okay. That's what I get from them. I was just curious if you guys were still the same. I said, no, we're two different associations and federations. Okay, thank you. That's it. Now, how hard is that? So if you're going to sit that back and get butthurt because someone said, oh, you guys are the same as so-and-so, grow up. Grow up. Just do what I do. No, we're two different separations. We're two different federations. He runs theirs. I run ours. That's it. That's all you need to do. You don't need to slander me. You don't need to say that I was a 7th degree black belt. I quit. My guys aren't recognized. You guys don't recognize us. I don't care if you guys don't recognize us. Who cares? Who cares? It's ridiculous already. So that's why I'm putting this out to kind of clarify a few things. I'm sure I'm gonna get all the little bitches coming on here later on and talking crap and stuff from the KAA, the old KAA. Okay, but go ahead. I don't care. And I posted that letter she put out, and I want you to go on our threads and look at all the good comments we have on there. We don't have any bad comments. So what does that tell you? So sometimes when you put out stupid shit like that, it backfires. Now again, this is coming from my heart. I hope the old KAA, or the new revised KAA, as she puts it, and their board and their black belts succeed in martial arts, succeed in the KAJUKENBO, and do a great job. Again, from my heart, we're here to help you guys. Myself, I got a whole staff of black belts from all over the world that will stick their hand out and help you guys. And I wish to God Great Grandmaster Gaylord was alive, because all of this bullshit would not happen. I already know him. He would not put up for this one bit. He would be so excited for what I've done with him, and his the KAJUKENBO, the Gaylord method. And that's another thing too. I had to change the Gaylord method to hemenes method. Did I want to do that? No, I didn't want to do that. But to suffice them, I said, okay, I'll do that, and it worked out better for me, And the sad part is my picture hangs all over the studios all over the world, not Gaylords. It should have been Gaylords. But this is what she had stopped. Good move. And then you wonder why. Again, I'm going to wrap this up now. It's been about 18 minutes. I didn't want to really talk that long. If you have any questions, give me a call at 530-600-2441. My cell number is 530-545-9018. You can text me or call me anytime you want. I don't care if it's a good phone call or bad phone call. Just when you call, you have respect, and we'll talk like human beings. You're not going to get someone that's going to yell at you. You're going to get someone that's going to sit and talk to you. Okay? But keep that in mind. Again, I'm Senior Grandmaster Jimenez. This is KAJUKENBO Live, coming out of South Lake Tahoe for the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Federation. And I hope you guys have a blessed day.